We're live.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 5th episode of Content Complete Podcast featuring myself, Matt, one half of the dynamic duo that is Neanderthal Gaming TV, and the man, the myth, the legend, Super Fist Cake. Welcome to the show.
Hey!
Bit of a pause there.
The man with
I
the
had to think about
plan, with the Dan, he has a dog, all
I
the
have a
experience.
dog.
Welcome to the show.
I feel like the dog's a YouTube star now.
Yeah. Say hello, everyone, to not Gus. It's not Gus. This is Edison. We didn't get rid of Gus. He's just not in my room right now. This is our brand new puppy. His name is Edison.
Should rename Gus to Nikolai, and they could have a little feud.
Hey.
No, I created electricity. No, I patented it. Shut up, Edison.
Patented it. Oh, no. Oh, you're going to fall. All right.
Oh,
well,
shit.
we're going to set him down so we can start the podcast. Professionals.
So pro. Oh my god.
So, we want to hit up what's up with what you've been playing, Mr. Fistcake.
Oh, well, okay.
We're hitting it hard.
I've been so hard, going so crazy here. Well, I
Whoa.
play a little bit more of Witcher, and this week I've actually been doing Twitch because I've been learning how to Twitch now. Because somehow, after just switching servers and editing my bitrate buffer, I can kind of Twitch now. So I've been playing.
What is your CPU?
Shit. My personal CPU doesn't allow me to remember everything about all my everything at once here. Hold on. Let me try to look it up properly.
DX Diag?
Oh yeah, hold on. That's where is that thing that I always look up when people call me out on my shit? Oh, nope, I deleted it from last time. Oh no, here it is. Okay. So I got the processors, AMD FX 83508 core processor, 8 CPU.
See, I have no idea what that is. I'm an Intel man.
Yeah, I've heard like Intel's like a lot better, but I just kind of got this because it wasn't like on sale, but like there's a special deal going on. I mean, it runs games by itself just fine. It just can't run like streaming stuff and video games together very well at the same time.
Oh, shit.
But
Fixed it. Okay, cool.
what'd you do?
Made your face really big.
Oh no!
It was-
Nobody needs to see that. Jesus.
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Oh no! But no,
Okay.
anyways, yeah, I've been playing
Whoa.
Risk of Rain, which I've been locked like not all the characters, but I've locked like 6 characters since the last time I played on Twitch.
Really, that's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Shut up. But well, I mean, I didn't realize you could actually unlock characters on the easiest difficulty, so I've been playing for like a year now, just playing like a normal difficulty, not getting too far.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I'll try drizzle mode one time. I unlocked like 4 characters from just one playthrough of them. Like, oh, maybe there is a point to this. I
Nice.
thought I just sucked this entire time. But no,
Yeah,
I
I'm
played
not
a little
super
bit.
good at Risk of Rain either.
That game is hard.
It is very difficult. Yeah,
I want to play it with people.
It's dense. I think on
Yeah.
this, it looks like there's so much going on that it's hard to keep track of what items are good or what items are even doing what.
Mm.
Um,
I mean,
I've
when
only
in doubt,
played maybe
just buy
8
everything.
hours, maybe. So maybe that's why.
mm.
But-
Yeah, I've only. I can't remember my total gaming hours into it. I can look it up real quick. But besides that, I played a little bit of Just Cause 2.
Nice.
I think tonight I'm gonna play some H1Z1 after the podcast here. Stream
Ooh.
that, 'cause, I'll be
We
a
should-
bag.
We should definitely jump into that together sometime. I don't know if I'll have time tonight, but I don't know if I knew that you had that game.
Oh, I do. I have all the cool games. Matt has it too now, from what I can see.
I do.
Nice.
Yeah.
We
I just-
should, if we do that some night, block off like 4 hours so we can find each other.
Yeah.
It
Alright,
is
we're
a
gonna
big
play
pain in the ass.
H1Z1, and we're gonna take our time, and I'm gonna have the map up. And they
Yeah.
need a mini map, man.
They do.
Just a mini map. Just make it craftable. I'll craft that shit if you just give it to me.
Just give me the minimap.
Give me
Jesus.
some paper and a pen. I'll craft the shit out of a map.
It is so hard to not die once you meet your friend. Once you get in contact with a
Right?
buddy,
You
that
can
you've
go
been searching
hours
for.
without dying, not seeing another soul. As soon as you
Yeah.
see your friend, some assholes come up in a Humvee and shoot your ass.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
got hit by a truck last time I played. That's the last thing that happened before I closed the game. I got hit by some random pickup truck, and I was like, done.
Done. Uninstall. Yeah, I've never seen a vehicle yet. From all the hours I played, I've just seen like people like walk up behind me and like shoot me when I'm about to log out or something.
Man, I saw too much of a vehicle. It's bad.
I was deep. I was balls deep in a vehicle one time and it killed me. It
Yeah.
killed me so bad.
Oh, kill me so good.
But no, that's about it for me. That's all I really do. I'm just playing a little bit of everything. No, Minibond, I'm not smoking weed. I am smoking grape shisha. I forgot the name of it. It's hydro stuff. It doesn't have tobacco in it. It's just for the flavor. I don't even get a buzz out of it.
shit.
But,
Alright. The flavor in the smoke.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much why you smoke hookah, anyways.
Yeah,
flavor.
exactly.
Sometimes a buzz, but mostly flavor. All that flavor. Ma.
So what have you been
Last-
playing, Chris?
Not a lot.
I figured
Duh.
this might be a
Oh,
short
that's a cool
segment.
No, I have been super busy. Still having a little bit of a hiatus type break on the channel. I mean, for good reason. But what have I played recently? I got super into Heroes of the Storm. I know I talked about it last time too. Like
Dude,
that's
they
the
just
only
sent me.
game.
They're like, "You're in the fucking beta. Get hyped. You're in the fucking beta." And then and then like, oh, well, we go there like, "Here's 6 other fucking keys. Get your friends in the beta. Shit, let's do it." I'm like, I don't know, man. And then my brother-in-law texts me. He's like, "Hey, did you get into the beta? I got some extra keys if you want them." I was like, "Yeah, I got the same shit."
Yeah. They really want to get it out there. I have a lot of fun with the game. I used to not play it by myself. Like I would only queue up with people, and then I decided that I wanted to try, and I decided that I'm really not that bad at that game. I mean, it's a pretty easy game in general, but I mean, it's even easier when you play with your friends because you can just win a lot because you've got
Yeah.
communication. But I do pretty well, and I kick a lot of ass. I like to think I'm like not terrible. Like I'm like 8 levels away from the cap or whatever, which takes a while. That's nothing impressive. But like, I started playing it just all the time, whether friends were on or not, and I have a good time with it. So mostly that, and then I did recently, just like 2 days ago, got an invitation to the Rainbow Six Siege, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Alpha, and that's pretty fun, man. I mean, that reveal video, gameplay video, whatever that they showed at E3 last year was super badass looking. Like graphically, it looked great. Obviously, they tried to make it like a slower paced tactical, like a little bit more tactical than the actual rounds are. But it was pretty neat looking. And so I got in, I started playing it. There are some textures that don't show up, and instead it's gray, and it says alpha on it. They have kill cams in that game, so if someone kills you, you can watch how they killed you. End of the round, it'll show the last 5-10 seconds, just like Call of Duty does.
Yeah.
And it's a Tom Clancy game. Like I don't know what else you're gonna say. Like your character
That's all you need
feels,
to say.
yeah, like like it doesn't play like Battlefield. It doesn't play like Call of Duty, really.
Is it third person or is it first person?
It's first person only, as far as I
Really?
know, which I enjoy. Everything is slower paced, even though the maps are super tiny. There's no mini map, which I think is fantastic. There's no way to get a mini map. The only thing that I know that you can have is a heartbeat sensor.
kind of like the Halo.
Yeah, like you pull it up and you're looking through a screen and you can see like a little ping through walls and stuff, and only one character gets that. Like one operative gets it.
Like, go blow through this wall quickly. Let's see what happens. Or hey,
Yeah.
blow up
Blow
this
through
floor real
walls?
quickly.
Yeah, there's a lot of destruction in it, and I was afraid. Like when we watched the everyone, encompassing everybody who may have watched the E3 video, they're like shooting at each other, and the walls are just falling apart. It's really not that quick. Like I don't know if it's because it's an alpha or if they're working out just how easily they want the house to get destroyed. But I had to do like an entire clip into one section of a wall to punch a big enough hole to look through, which is both pretty cool and both like, okay, I'm wasting ammo. But it's neat that you can choose from like 5 or 6 different spawn points on the world's smallest map, which is like a really nice residential home. But you can spawn out in the street, you can spawn out in the backyard, you can spawn on a construction site across the street, like all these different things. Up in like you can spawn like a little river or creek that's right outside along the road, and then the enemies who have the hostage indoors have to fortify the doors and everything. It's pretty neat. The one thing that I anticipated this happening, but it's kind of a bummer. I don't really know how they'll fix it. It's supposed to be like a hostage game. So like the opposing team, say you're the good guys, the operatives, the terrorists or whatever have it. They choose where they want to spawn, and that chooses where they want their hostage to spawn. And then your idea is to fortify the room that your hostage is in. And then you just kind of sit and wait. And you either have to eliminate the enemy team, and there's only 5-on-5, so you either have to eliminate the enemy team for the round to be over, or the good guys have to get the hostage outdoors. Problem is, as you could probably guess, everybody dies. It just turns into a team deathmatch. And there is no saving the hostage. I tried my damnedest one match to get into the hostage room safely and secure the hostage and start exiting. And I did. I got in there and I grabbed the hostage and I started walking away. And it looks really cool because you're in first person and their hands are bound together and you grab them by the wrist and you're carrying them with you and you have your gun up. And you're pretty vulnerable at that point. I think you only have like a pistol or something. However, when I finally got there and grabbed the person, my teammates killed the last enemy. And so I was like, oh, that was fun. Like, like no matter what, 100% of your games are going to end by a deathmatch, basically.
Yeah.
But still, because it's a Tom Clancy game, it's still slower paced. The fact that there's no minimap is fantastic. They couldn't have done anything better with that than just not give you a minimap. And it's got really good audio quality right now. So a lot of it is auditory. You can hear someone, like especially in the house, you can hear someone walking upstairs. You can hear someone who may have jumped through a window and broken some glass, but you don't know exactly where in the house that they jumped through the window. And then, of course, the destruction. One class has like a giant sledgehammer, and a dude used his sledgehammer to smash through the floor and kill me. And I was like, that was cool. Like,
I'm not even mad.
Yeah. They have two maps. It's the house, and then they have it's like the presidential 757 like airplane. Again, super tight quarters. You're gonna run into someone no matter what, but it's real slow paced.
Can you like break open a hole in the plane and like cause like turbulence and shit?
See, okay, that's a good question, and the answer is no. And the reason is because you're on the tarmac. Like I thought it was going to be a plane flying. If they put that plane in the air, that would be such a cool level.
That would be cool.
Super cool, because part of the auditory, like the noise that you would hear would be
plane
the
noise.
Engines. Yeah, like the regular plane noise, and like maybe beeping of like when you shoot something and the cabin depressurized, like all that kind of stuff. It'd be cool to hear all that. I don't know if that's going to be an idea of theirs or not, but it's pretty neat.
Of course, then again, realistically, how would you get a SWAT team onto a flying plane unless they were already there? That's
true.
Unless they're all like James Bond or something.
You could have it like special interest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like the hostage being someone of real importance or something, something like that. I think I could figure it out. But yeah, I was like, I bet that plane map is super cool. And then I was like, oh, you're just sitting
on the ground.
Yeah, you're like, this is not that fun.
This is stupid.
But it's really cool, and again, you get the end of the round kill cams and stuff, and I got the end of the round kill cam, not even expecting to.
Somebody fancy.
Well, like we were like 4v1. There's only one dude left on the other team, and I was like, I don't know where this guy is. I'm not. This is like my second match, and my brother came in to watch because I had messaged him. I was like, you want to see the alpha? Come in my room. And I pulled out whatever item. I couldn't tell what my item was on my bar. And I was like, oh, I think that's like a breaching charge. It wasn't a breaching charge. It was like a C4 pack. So I tossed it. It stuck to the wall, and I blew it up. And apparently the dude was literally had his ear to the other wall. And so he exploded and died, and that was the end of the round. And I was like, well, that couldn't have gone any better.
Nice.
So, yeah, you can blow out like the ceiling, the walls, the floor if you're upstairs and stuff. So it makes for some fun gameplay, but with only 2 maps and 1 game mode, right now in the alpha, it's pretty limited. So you get kind of burnt out pretty quick. But that's literally the latest thing I've played. I've been really busy, so.
Quick question: Can the anti-terrorist shoot the hostage?
Right,
Yes.
that's the way I would play. The only way to win is to not
Yeah,
play.
just kill the hostage just right away.
Right?
Like, oh,
like, they're like, we
got all
have the
power.
hostage, and I just roll up and shoot the hostage. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Like,
what do
you
you
know-
have?
You have nothing on me.
Now you have nothing. What?
Yeah.
Time to go to jail.
That's
That's
the way
true.
To do it.
I believe you can, and I think it sets you back somehow. Like you can lose the match if it dies or something like that. So, hi Kyle the Goron.
Hey, Kyle. Kyle's
love
one of
that
our
name.
longest viewers.
What up, Kyle? Hi, Kyle.
Care.
Kyle.
So Matt, what have you been playing recently?
Oh, what have I been playing recently? Today I played some Nuclear Throne.
The
Kind
hell
of
is
like a
that?
roguelite, bullet hell type of game.
Oh shit, Bullet Hell.
What else? Been playing Smash like always.
Been brushing up since last time because you need all the practice you can get. I still need
Yeah.
to edit that sometime, but
Yeah, it's sitting in my thing as private. I'm like, well, I should make that live one day.
you should actually. Yeah, no, I just haven't. I just need to edit it and actually make it sometime. But meh.
Spencer just started a solo. What the fuck is it called?
Bloodborne?
No,
So
a solo playthrough of City Skylines.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
cool.
He's really into those types of games. We've been playing Bloodborne. We've had a 10-hour Bloodborne stream the last 2 Saturdays.
Wow. That's cool. Isn't it
One-
awesome that you can do that and just not be done with the game yet? You're not done
Yeah.
with the game yet, right?
No.
Yeah.
This Saturday, I think we'll be able to complete it if we decide to stream.
That's pretty cool.
But what else? I've been playing Bloodborne. Fucking. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Spencer is kind of famous because whenever we used to play WoW,
Mm-hmm.
and this leads in what Kyle is saying, but we used to play WoW, and Spencer loves to play support characters. Like when we play LOL, he always wanted to play support. Play support.
Mm-hmm.
So in WoW, they have like these these minor professions where you can fish, cook, and do first aid. So Spencer gets it into his head that, well, I'm just going to fish so that way I can provide food for the group, right? Not knowing that fishing is pretty much fucking useless. So he
Yeah.
spends like 10 hours like fishing,
Building
trying to
up
up
his
his
fishing
fishing
stuff, yeah.
skill. And so now anytime Spencer ever does anything, it's always did you find a fishing mechanic in it yet? Or is there a way that you can fish? So we're paying $15 a month, and Spencer's fishing for $15 a month. I said, you could start up maybe like a better hobby for that much.
You can actually go fishing for that.
Yeah, you can actually go fishing for
Come on, man.
for that much.
That's pretty funny.
Nice.
What else? We really haven't been playing that much. We have a lot that we want to play. We want to play Pillars of Eternity.
That
I want
looks
to get
cool.
back into Europa Universalis. We want to play War for the Overworld / Dungeon Keeper. It's just been so fucking busy. We've barely been able to put out Smash videos and Bloodborne videos, and that's only because of the 10-hour streams.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we used to have a Minecraft server, and Spencer spent a lot of time fishing on that too. Even though that mechanic doesn't even work.
Well, you still gotta do it.
Yeah,
That's his
right.
calling
Like if
life.
there's a
He's
fishing
got-
mechanic, Spencer's gonna suss it out and be like, "I'm gonna do this shit. This is my calling. This is what I was made for."
Pro angler Spencer.
But yeah, I mean, it's been really difficult to find time. Our social life has gone through the roof. Everybody wants to hang out and
Really?
Oh
all
god,
sorts of
isn't that the
shit.
worst?
right.
Yeah.
Like
When you have
Friends,
friends.
I ain't got time to hang out with people, but I do.
I'm trying to get YouTube famous. Fuck off, God.
Well, what's actually kind of incredible is that since we haven't been putting out as many videos, our subscribers have continually gone up. We're at like 111 now. Last time I checked,
That's good.
and for the last 2 weeks, we barely put out our normal amount of videos.
Yeah.
Maybe you're finding the sweet spot.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
amount of what you
it's
need
possible.
to upload.
We're filling the Project M Smash market, I guess.
There you
slash-
go. That's what it is. Yeah. You're
Slash
filling a niche.
hookah-filled Bloodborne co-op streams.
That's what it is.
There you go. Yeah, I mean
Just gotta throw
that's
hookah in
pretty cool. I instead of losing subscribers, I got one, which is funny because I literally haven't put anything out. I put one video out last week, like an entire week ago. Before that, it was a week, and before that, it was a week. And the last 2 times I've put out videos weren't really videos; they were just announcements for the podcast. Because I've just been super busy. And it's really sad because like I don't want to not do YouTube. Like I don't want to step away from my hobby. This was so much fun when I had all the free time. It's just you start a new job and you need to do well at it because that's how you live. and I've been wanting to look into like a bit of a remodel, not remodeling, but like a bit of a rehash of how.
Restructure?
Yeah, restructure. There you go. On how I make my videos and what it is that I'm playing or how I'm editing the videos, things like that. And that's been because I've been so busy. It's not like I've been thinking about that every day. Like there's literally probably last week that I didn't think about my YouTube channel one time because I went out of state for training for my job for 2 days, and we got the new puppy last week. Like all this other stuff has come up, and it's like I don't have time right now. But I'm glad we still do this because it's I feel like I need it after not playing games or working. Like this is still really fun and we still get people out here, so
Yeah. We still got viewers, so that's why we'll continue until we get older or die. Probably both.
or
We'll
until we
be doing
decide
this
that
till
we
we're
hate
like
each other.
75.
If everything goes right, both will happen at the same time.
We'll die on this fucking podcast.
We'll
At the
die
same
doing
time.
it.
3-way heart attack, best friends forever. That's how it goes, right? Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, no, I hear you on that, Chris. I've been trying to think about what I need to do because I don't have enough time in my life to do a lot of YouTube anymore. I find like it's a lot easier just to play Twitch. Like, hey, I'm gonna play a video game for 2 hours. If you guys want to hang out, that's cool. If not, that's fine too.
Well, honestly, I feel like that's where the market is going.
Yeah.
Probably.
And the shitty part about that is that I want to stream, right? Like, this was originally pretty much a streaming only kind of situation where we were going to put the highlights on YouTube as an afterthought.
Yeah.
But
Stop squeaking.
it's easier to make YouTube content because you can schedule it, you can put it up, you can do it all, you can hammer a shit ton of stuff out and have it come out through the week. But with streaming, it's all like live, and if you don't put enough time into it, like it's easy to get you're a small fish in a giant ass pond. Where you literally need something to make you different than the other, 10,000 streamers that aren't making it either.
Yeah.
That's like that goes with the YouTube thing though. There's a giant oversaturation.
Yeah, there's tons of
'cause
oversaturation in
both sides because like we're all Let's Players, and I'm sure like half the people that actually watch us are Let's Players.
yeah.
Yep.
So it's just like oversaturation wherever you go. So you gotta think of like something that will kind of like set you a little bit different from everybody else, not necessarily like completely like a different channel from a Let's Play, but like throwing like a twist or something into it, I guess. Otherwise, you're just gonna get drowned in the oversaturation. So that's why I'm kind of working on my side project for
The Twitch.
gaming in 3 minutes or less. Oh yeah, Twitch,
yeah,
and
that.
for YouTube, I'm gonna do that gaming in 3 minutes or games in 3 minutes or less.
Yeah, things like that. Like I was even thinking about like there are quite a few people who do gaming news like every week, or some people do it twice a week, which I don't know how. There's like some weeks are just
Motherfucking Total
completely
Biscuit
dead.
used to do it every day
I know. It's like what
for
are you
like
talking
20
about?
minutes.
Yeah, it's amazing.
8 or
But,
9 different subjects. This fucker's like going deep.
Yeah, he picked up whatever. He's like, this is interesting. So I've been thinking about doing maybe once a week, but the thing is, I haven't even. That's just like a very faint brainstorm because it's one thing to decide. I think I'd like to do that, but it's another to even actually start materializing how you're going to do it in your head. Because like I need a proper intro for a news video, I need to make sure that I'm comfortable with the way that I speak, as far as like if I want it to be like a newscast, or if I want it to be like, what's up guys, like this is happening in the news today, like, you know, just like you
The
need
only
to
problem
find
I
out a
see with
couple
that
of
is
things.
there's a lot of people doing that both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you have like the nonchalant people who are like, yeah, this is what's happening, shit, and then this happened. Then you have the people who are like, and
Shit.
on this week,
More
this
shit.
happened and this happened, and then can you believe that happened? And then the other people are like, well, shit, dog, can't believe that shit happened. Fuck, damn, fuck,
Damn
dick.
shit, fuck.
And you're like, I don't know why you're saying dig like that. That's weird, but it's so hard to find a schnick, a shtick,
A
thing,
schnick.
a niche.
Snick. Very high. Are you drunk?
Like I've never found a schnick in my whole life.
Eat a
Still looking
Snickers.
for the infamous
You get-
Snick.
You turn into a dumbass when you don't eat a Snickers.
Snickers. God damn it.
No, but that's true. Like, I mean, that's something I'm always up to. I mean, that's why we got in touch with each other back when we were forming the podcast, was because we were all like up to date on news. We like, this is something we like talking about, and we need people to talk about it with. So that's what was like, maybe I should just do gaming news. Like, everyone around me who was slightly interested in gaming news but had no idea where to go to look up the information would come to me.
Yeah.
And then I would just school people. Like, I would school GameStop. When I worked for GameStop, we go ahead and say their
It
name
seems
out
like
loud.
so many people get their start at GameStop, man. Like so many people are like, I worked at GameStop, and I'm like, I want to work at GameStop.
Yeah, I worked there for about a
work at
month or two, and cool guys. They offered me a job because I was there like all the time. Like, I would go in there not to buy games, but just to talk to the people.
Yeah.
And eventually they're like, it was like at the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 premiere. I wasn't even going to buy the game, first of all. I had the money to,
You
but I
were
wasn't
just there
that
to talk to people about it.
Yeah, like, well, that's literally
Can
what
you
it's like.
believe this shit?
And I was there hanging out. Well, like, one of my friends wanted to get it, and he was like, "You want to go with me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I'm here. That year was the year that, like, I think this poster behind me, the Arkham City Joker poster, I got that there because that was the same year, I believe, that game came out, Arkham City. I bought like every AAA title that came out that year, so I was there like every month, basically near
Yeah.
the end of the year. And finally, at that one premiere, I think, of Call of Duty, I was standing in line walking with my friend, and one of the guys behind the counter is like the assistant manager. He was like, "Hey man, what's going on?" I was like, "Nothing." He wants to pick up the game, so I just figured I'd join him because I'm not going to get it. And he's like, "Do you want a job?" And I was like, and like right in front of everyone, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Sure." The only problem is they didn't teach me how to do anything. Like, I would literally go into work, and it might sound kind of nice to just like hang out and talk about games, but like they would expect me to answer the phone. They would expect me to do stuff like that, but they would never teach me how to use the computers
Yeah.
or anything.
That's kind of like bad planning on their part. They were just so enthralled by your awesomeness of being able to speak video games. They're like, "Oh yeah, no, he's really good. He can do it all. It's fine." And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
wait, there's protocols and stuff."
Yeah, they're like, "Wait, we have to actually train him." So,
Minor details.
yeah, so after a while, I actually told him, because I was working two jobs at that point, because working at GameStop, they just couldn't give me the hours, but I was doing it because I wanted to. But it was like, I mean, we would talk about stuff, and it's like, I would walk in and be like, "Do you guys know about this, and that?" And they'd be like, "No, actually." I was like, "Well, that's why I can get people to buy your games, because I know more." So
I'm your
and-
god.
well, I'm not like that anymore. So
I am
like,
GameStop. Everybody
I am
stop
the
for
gaming
my
news
games.
god. Yeah, I used to think that I was like hot shit when it came to gaming news, like of all sorts of things, like console developers, and like not just what game was coming out, but who was being hired on to what development team, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I should go back to doing that kind of stuff and make a gaming news video every week. And I was like, that's a lot of work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very intimidating.
Yeah. Well, the good thing for you is that like the average retention rate for YouTube videos are like 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is really like think of 3 topics to talk about them for maybe a minute. There you go.
Yep, that's true. Very
Yeah.
true. But then, I mean, the clever editing part comes in there with like a proper template or something that looks nice, or like a cool intro or outro. So something
Yeah,
that
there's a
like,
lot of
keeps
prep
in
work
there.
for that too.
So-
Yeah, but
You're right though. That's about the longest part. Would be making those to what I think is quality
Good,
enough.
yeah.
And then the gaming news and stuff just kind of comes out as you live
Yeah,
your
absolutely.
life. So, yep. So yeah, but it's interesting to hear that you guys have also been having to slow down. Like I met you guys and I met my other podcast, or not podcast, other. Sorry, I'm cheating on you. Other
You son of a bitch.
collaborative people, and like
do it.
we still talk like every day, but everybody's really busy. Like everybody's missed like an entire week of making videos. It's like just randomly everyone got really busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such is life. But oh well.
It happens.
Yeah. So we just gotta work on our stuff and, you know, go back into it. Life sucks sometimes. We gotta pay bills.
Bills.
Fucking bills.
God damn it, Bill.
God damn it, Bill, you had one job and it was not to pay you. I never wanted to pay you my entire life.
This dog.
But speaking of paying bills and gaming news, YouTube Plus? Huh?
Huh? Yeah. Who's heard of that shit?
Who's heard of the old YouTube paying for free ads instead of buying an ad blocker? Not even buying.
Buy your ad blocker?
Never mind. Not even buying an ad blocker, just downloading it. But whatever. Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many ads on YouTube until I
Turned off
uninstalled my
ad block?
Oh yeah, I turned off for like some reason. I can't remember. I think I was like reinstalling it or like it was making my browser weird. And then like I was watching like some YouTube videos and they're like there's like fucking ads like every 5 minutes. I'm like, no, I'm already used to the other life. I can't go back to this. This is impossible. I'm sorry. If I actually like you, I'll support you by like sharing your stuff and like liking everything. But otherwise, I'm not. Like I'm not gonna like watch I'm not gonna like click on all of Markiplier's ads or whoever else's ads. They're doing pretty good for themselves. So
Yeah.
but
That's true. But the problem with that mentality is that it's hard to be like support me by watching ads, but I don't watch other people's ads.
yeah. Well, actually, I don't even have ads on my things. I mean, like I don't think I ever will too, unless like it's like my actual thing, like my update videos I might put ads on.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I just like tell people like look at my Patreon. And I mean, nobody's obviously donated to it or anything, but for some reason I always felt it was like weird to have like ads on YouTube videos, so I don't put it on there unless like I say to myself like, hey,
Oh,
if you
shit,
actually
this
like my
guy.
stuff, support me for every month instead of like clicking this once, because in order to get a sustainable income, I need for sure payments every month, not just like come and go payments as you please. So that's why I feel like if I'm going to get supported, I want to make sure that people are actually supporting me. I mean, I'm sure they can cancel the Patreon anytime they want, whatever, but still, it's just the fact that I know, like, oh, well, somebody's giving me $1 this month for the rest of my life. That's $1 I don't have to account for my job and blah, blah, blah. All that fun stuff. But, yeah.
We put ads on our stuff, but we don't put the pre-rolls. We put the
Like the clickable stuff at the bottom or whatever.
the clickable stuff at the bottom. Because I feel like anything that keeps you from the content, like immediately clicking on it, you're hurting your audience growth rate.
Yeah.
If I go to somebody's channel, right, and I immediately get a pre-roll ad and they have like 12 views on their shit, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna click right off that fucking video. I'm gonna see you later.
Because you don't really want to like that's if we were to do ads, that'd be the only thing. Like have like ads at the bottom or like ads in the corner. Not like, well, before you watch this video, watch 13 other ads that work just fine, but now your video will play shitty quality.
Super Fizz Cake looks and sounds like Seth Rogen.
He
He doesn't enjoy this.
That's the best thing ever.
It's literally like every week now. Ever since I went to college like 5 years ago. 5 fucking years ago. Every week somebody new says like, oh, does anybody tell you look like Seth Rogen or sound like Seth Rogen?
Super funny because you do.
It's absolutely
never thought
true.
about it.
Yeah.
Never thought about it. Fuzz Sola just made me laugh really hard.
I really enjoyed you in their newest movie, the
interview.
Kim. Yeah, the interview.
I'll try to do a Seth Rogen laugh.
I swear to God.
God damn it.
Oh my god, that's super
But
funny.
yeah, I am. Ever since college, people are like, "Oh, are you like Seth Rogen's brother or something?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
You're
Yeah.
like, yeah,
I just don't get any
I'm
of the money.
calling Rogan. That's who I am. You want
I'm
my?
the stunt caller.
I'm the stunt double.
My
Got it.
god.
But yeah, thanks, Foz. Thanks
Now
for
you
bringing
sweet
that up.
boys.
So,
So,
yeah, where
do you
were
want
we?
to read us the thingy there?
Oh yeah, Chris, you got that.
about the PlayStation,
About
PlayStation
the
Plus,
YouTube
the
thing?
YouTube thing.
Yeah, sure. I will go ahead and do that. This comes from an article over there at Polygon.com. It says, YouTube preparing to launch paid subscription for ad-free viewing. Let's see, this was posted yesterday, at least that's when I heard about it. It says YouTube is planning to introduce a paid monthly subscription that would allow customers to watch videos without ads, according to an email that company recently sent out to video creators. So the Google-owned video platform will share revenue from subscriptions with YouTube partners, as the company refers to video makers. In the email, YouTube pitched the paid offering as a new source of revenue that will supplement your fast-growing advertising revenue. So it sounds pretty good, right? But it's didn't say really anything about when it launches. It just says that the company suggested that it will launch subscriptions later this year.
Well, what I really need to know is it going to be by channel basis like it is on Twitch, or are they going to have a overall like YouTube Turbo like Twitch does? And will the people get paid? The people get paid by either getting 55% of the personal subscription that they have, or if it's you pay whatever and then they just get 55% of that. Then where's the money being made for Google?
Right.
So if they have to split 55% to every single channel that wants to do that?
No, the channels get 45%. YouTube gets 55%. And
Oh.
if I remember correctly, I think it's kind of like Spotify Premium or whatever you pay for. Like, you basically just pay the monthly fee, and everything's ad-free.
Right.
If I am reading it correctly, which I have been wrong before in my life, so...
I just don't, I don't understand. I think it's a good idea if they do it right. Like, it makes no sense to me as to why they would do it the Twitch Turbo way. It should be by channel basis.
Well, here's what the rest of it's very short, so I'll just read the rest of it. It says, citing sources familiar with the matter, The Verge reports that YouTube will charge around $10 a month for the subscription. In addition to ad-free viewing, YouTube's paid plan will reportedly allow subscribers to store videos on mobile devices for offline playback.
Woohoo!
That's kind of cool, but I don't know why you would need that.
Say that again?
You can just...
What do they
It
do?
says YouTube's paid plan will reportedly also allow subscribers to store videos onto your mobile devices for offline playback.
What the fuck? That's stupid.
Isn't
That's
it?
that's not a fucking feature. I can do that
Yeah.
right now. I can go to fucking YouTube downloader. I'll do it in their damn search engine, Google. I'll do it too, and then I'll go to your thing and then download that shit.
Exactly.
You're just going to download every video just to spite them.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And then sell the videos.
That doesn't
very
seem
last-
like a oh, you get to do this, buy our subscription. What the fuck? You're not a magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I mean, it was bound to happen once the original creator of YouTube sold it to Google. I mean, I would if I created YouTube and they wanted to buy it for me for that much. I can't remember how much he sold it for.
Like 4 or 5 billion, I think.
Yeah, like no shit. I would be like, I guess you can have it. I guess I'll just retire in fucking Hawaii or someplace. I don't know shit.
yeah.
Shit,
Well,
I'm not going to Hawaii. They got tsunamis. I'm going to Arizona.
I mean, the
You have $5 billion and you're going to Desert City.
just gonna stay where you are.
Hey, Arizona, I'm going to tell you guys something. We got mountains. We got trees. All right. We got snow. All right. In the mountains.
In the
All
mountains.
right.
Oh shit.
We're close to other places that are fun. California.
Yeah.
Nevada, not so much
Ooh.
Utah, not so much New Mexico.
Wait, did you compare Utah to like a fun state?
I said not so fun.
Oh, okay. I was
I was
gonna
like,
say
Utah,
oh, Mormon
Utah
City.
isn't even a fun word.
I actually
Like,
lived in Utah for, I don't know, like 6 or 8 months.
And was it
Wasn't so
fun?
bad. I was young.
Were you
Oh.
a Mormon? Were
I'm
you
not
Latter-day
Mormon
Saint?
now.
JK, Indiana sucks. I live here. Hey, Fazolo, I just went to go get my puppy who's in here in Indiana. So, maybe that was you. Are you Mennonite? Or do you live in an Amish place? No. Okay, just to finish off the article, they do go into a little bit of the important stuff, which is, like how much, like what's the share that we're getting paid. Says YouTube will give 55% of subscription revenue to groups of partners, according to The Verge, with individual
They get 55%.
55% with individual partners receiving cuts of that total depending on their channel's viewership.
Yeah.
So YouTube gets 55% of the subscription revenue, and then depending on how good your channel is, you get a certain cut of that 55%. Hey, stop doing what you're doing. That dog is
Stop being a
scratching the wall. Stop being a puppy.
Damn
But
it.
still, it doesn't, that's, none of this is convincing me to do that. When I could just,
I
number
know.
one, turn off ad block and watch people I want to watch, give them that ad revenue, instead of YouTube trying to, garner some more cash, which I already feel like they make a lot of money. What do they do besides buy servers?
They make money.
Like the uploading
That's
still
it.
fucking sucks.
Yeah.
All right, the scheduler still fucking sucks. You're lucky if any of your shit gets updated and pushed out on time.
Yeah.
Like YouTube, what are you doing with all that money? I know you're making it.
Yeah. What the hell is happening right now? Did you guys hear that? That was,
Yeah.
did. It was
Something's
a-
going on outside my door. I apologize. And now
okay.
the puppy's freaking out. Come on. Hey,
Puppy,
whoever's
come
out there,
on.
come get this
Put
puppy. Trying to be professional here. Anyway, that's my fault for having a puppy in my room.
Hi, baby
Go ahead and take him away, please.
Please.
He's so cute, man. Anyway, so yeah, that's an interesting thing. I'm reading the comments, just to see because I thought people would be like bullshit. But a lot of this, the very first comment is, I've been saying this for years that I'd gladly pay $8 a month to remove YouTube ads. And he goes,
Why?
I think $10 a month might be a little much considering they're kind of, sort of, not really, but also really competing with Netflix. What the hell was that sentence?
I don't.
Yeah.
It
They're
really,
kinda,
if it was by
sorta.
a channel basis, then I would understand the wanting to do that. Because then, right, you fucking plop up on ad block and then just subscribe to people who you like.
Yeah.
But doing the whole, well, I'm just going to do the overall YouTube website. I'm going to get no ads. And I really feel like that would cut into the people's money that they would get from ad views.
Yeah.
Depending on their channel size, especially people who are near the 50K, 100K sub area, because they're going to get shafted the most.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not going to get the benefit of any of this.
No, it
And-
doesn't matter for us. We're too small.
More
yeah,
reason to do
so-
Twitch, right?
So the 50K people and
I'm
the
jumping out
100K
while it's still
people,
good.
I'm sure they're going to get shit on almost just as hard, because they're going to be like, well, you know what? If people want to do that, then you get 25%. And then
Yeah.
the Total Biscuits and the Markipliers and all those, they're going to be upwards probably to getting the 55%.
Yep. So it's almost like the rich get richer in a way.
It
like,
really does
definitely-
kind of seem
I
like
don't-
that.
Yeah, like
Classic
I don't
America.
see it being a popular choice. The real thing is, the way we're gonna understand it the most is once YouTubers, big YouTubers or middle YouTubers, someone around there,
Really
someone who's
explain
got
it.
some influence, who make a video, a vlog, and say, this is one of the changes that's happening. This is why I am okay with it, or this is why it's totally shafting me right now. They make
Yeah.
plenty of videos like that all the time.
Yep.
So
Well,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting
fully
to
expecting a Total Biscuit video about it.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. It came out yesterday, so I would expect it like by tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's usually pretty quick to pick up on stuff like that. So,
The great
Yeah.
thing about the Twitch Turbo is that if you have Twitch Turbo, you don't get to see ads, but it's like they gave you the ad, and the Twitch streamer gets the ad revenue for that. It's like you had just watched the ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if they do that, that's what they need to do. That's the only feasible way that I would ever spend upwards to $8.99 or $9.99 a month to do that, is if they still got a cut of the profits and they still got the ad view.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading the comments because I hadn't been reading them, to be quite frank. And I don't think it's that when you said like the other 45% goes to someone else who does it better. I don't know if that's it.
No,
I
I
think,
was completely joking about that.
Oh,
That
you
was
were?
sarcastic.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's hard to tell through
I'm not
text,
for sure
but-
what happens. Yeah.
yeah. Well, honestly, I think that I know Google owns YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
but I
Yeah.
don't think the 45. I think the 45 just goes to Google. Like, if that makes any sense. And they
I thought
like,
it was 55% goes to YouTube/Google. The 45% goes to the revenue, the partners of whoever. So
well, right here, the reason that could be true, but unless I'm reading it wrong, it says that YouTube will give 55% of the revenue to groups of partners two groups of partners with individual partners receiving cuts of the total. So the whole 100% or the whole 55%. That's where I'm getting hung up on, because it says
okay, I got my numbers mixed
individual
around.
partners. Yeah,
I thought
55%
55%
goes to groups of partners.
Okay.
And then individual partners receiving cuts of that total, so must be of that 55%, depending
Yeah.
on their channel's viewership.
was
So
gonna
there
say, it
is a
sounds like-
45% somewhere, but I don't think it's going anywhere else. I think it's like staying somewhere else.
Yeah. So 55% goes to people, to actually like the creators and the YouTube partners, whereas 45% goes to YouTube/Google
just like
itself.
stick.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
sticks. Yeah.
Ah,
That's,
gotcha.
that's where I was getting confused. But I think we got to the bottom of that. So
Yeah. Mystery solved. Let's all go home. Oh shit! I'm
content complete? No, not
content
quite.
complete.
That false end.
Too
False
soon.
ending.
Too
April
soon.
Fool's Day.
We should have done one on April Fools. Content. Never mind.
What's the point?
What's even the point?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Late.
It's just it's very odd. It's very odd that YouTube is so shit. Like, you would think YouTube would be one of the best premier websites. It is one of the best websites on the internet, but you think it would be better.
Yeah.
Mm.
You would think that when you put a video up, number one, it wouldn't take 8 hours. Number two, the thumbnail would fucking update like it's supposed to. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. That'd be
Somebody's
Maybe
getting
that
real
if
personal here.
it pushed to the sub box, like, when I scheduled it to push to the sub box and shit like that. I just don't. If they're going to make more money off the ad revenue and then they're going to make more money on top of this, improve the fucking website. Don't mess with the interface anymore, right? Because they went through like 6 different layouts on this is your subscription feed, and this is this is what you can watch now, and this is all the top interesting videos. They did that like 5 times, like 2 years ago. Changed it. Why? Make the fucking YouTube work better. Maybe do that.
Maybe, yeah, just, maybe throw me a bone here. Come on, don't be such. How about you not be a dick?
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
pretty
YouTube,
much.
And
stop being
honestly,
a dick.
Twitch is similar because their infrastructure fucking sucks. They lag you out if you try to put any more bitrate than 3500, so your stream doesn't look as good as fucking people who are partnered. Your stream cannot look as good unless you're partnered. You'll lag people out, which is bullshit. Is dumb. And I know
Yeah.
they do it. They do it because of
Capitalism.
server space and all this other shit. But you don't let anybody do it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to try to create an equal footing for everybody to have a platform to jump off of, and not just give freaking partners the
They forgot to
all
put
the great
quotation
stuff.
marks in
They
there.
already get to make money. We don't get to make money. We got to fucking slug it out, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the money they can make off of you. whether
It's a
or not
war
they want
zone
to.
down here where we're at. It's
Yeah.
it's a bunch of probably look like ants.
It's
to people
100% of
above.
war zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In the loosest sense of this word.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's I would, for once, it would be nice if a company was like, you know what we're gonna do? No, and YouTube used to do this where they would put people on the front page who made good videos, or they'd have spotlights and all this other shit. Fucking Twitch doesn't do that, and YouTube doesn't do that anymore, and I don't know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but it's like capitalism. So
Oh yeah, I mean, if I was in their shoes, I'd probably be like, "Oh, it's so hard to see all the scrawny
all
little
these
10
peons
subscriber
down here.
fucking people."
Yeah.
You know, and I make the same decisions, but you know, from down here, shit sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
If I had as much money as they had, I wouldn't even know what to do with myself half the time. I'd be like, yeah, no, everybody gets to fucking stream equally. I don't know, shit. I
would
have
just buy
too much
some more
money.
servers.
I was gonna say, are
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna-
asking? Are
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna buy more
asking
servers
for
real
internet
quick.
communism? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, we want communism.
If I can't have it, then they can't either. That's how it should be. Like
Yeah, we should all have the equal awesome quality of streaming and stuff. Equal opportunities, communism,
Yeah.
but in the higher sense.
Well, more like
Equalism.
socialism.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, all right. We agree.
All right,
Content
well.
complete. See you guys later.
All right,
We
I guess-
agree on everything.
That was literally the end. That's all I have to say.
Is that a hammer and sickle in the background there?
I
we
didn't
can
put
move
it
on.
there.
So Kojimi, whatever, got fired from Konami. Konami?
Yeah, I read
Kojima
that.
and Konami. Yeah, there you go.
Koji, I was like,
Koji
I don't know,
Sama,
dude.
Sama, and Koji
Sama.
Sama,
How about
Senpai,
Batosai,
Batusai, the Manslayer.
the manslayer? I'm
Yeah,
glad you
actually,
picked up on
I didn't know that. I'm reading this news article right now. I have not. Oh, it was only 11 hours ago. I don't feel so bad. Never
yeah.
mind.
It
Well,
pretty
you
much
should-
I
just
did not like see that. I'm like, oh
got
yeah,
popular as soon as about before we went live.
yeah. I was like, oh okay, yeah. It looks like according to a voice actress, he is gone.
Well, good luck
Saber.
without
I
him.
wonder why he got fired.
Probably because he was. I mean,
Something tells me he's probably like one of those guys who's like, I want it my way.
oh yeah, no, absolutely. He's like a. He's very creative. He's an art director. He won't fit the mainstream of video games, of like action video games anymore. If you played Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid 1 now, it wouldn't be a popular game. Nobody would like it unless it
Oh
was like
yeah, for
kinda like
sure.
unless it was sold as an indie game with early access. I have to say it like that because that's the only way it would be popular. But unless it was like released like that now, it wouldn't be a
No.
popular
To
game.
be popular, it had to have survival and crafting, and there'd have to be zombies, and it has to be early access, right? And it
Yeah.
has to be by a developer that no one's ever
mean-
fucking heard of. And
Metal Gear
then,
Solid 3, that's kind of like that. You had to craft like bandages and stuff. I mean, okay, so you release Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 just fine. Metal Gear Solid 3 has to be an indie game to revive the entire franchise. It's a whole new reimagining of the entire series.
yeah, I don't like
crap.
that.
But yet, no. No, it wasn't like originally like that. But if it was sold today, that's how they would word it.
Yeah, that's
But
for sure.
yeah, Kojima being gone, good luck selling any more Metal Gear Solid games. Sure, you can sell like other Metal
Well-
Gear games, but Metal Gear Solid,
I bet you $100 he's gonna make up another studio, and then his first
yeah.
game is gonna sell like a motherfucker.
Oh,
Yep,
no,
I was
absolutely.
going to say,
I'm in a
his
cussy mood
fan base
today.
is
I don't know
going to
why.
follow him.
I was going to say it's not going to hurt him any. If anything,
No.
Konami's
This is
like,
actually
"Oh,
making him more famous.
Shit. Konami's like, oh, we might have fucked up a little bit. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I feel like this is nothing but good publicity for him.
Yeah,
Number
oh,
one, he looks like the victim.
Yeah.
Number two,
absolutely.
if people didn't know him from Metal Gear Solid, they sure do now. Nothing but good.
Yeah, he's only been like making games for like the last gajillion years, and they're all like bestsellers and
Mhm.
always top 10. So
Yeah.
for PlayStation, GameCube, PlayStation 2, Xbox, PSP, PS Vita, I think, PS3, And soon to be, well, I don't know. Well, I guess his name's not technically in the PS4 of Phantom Pain or whatever, but it's still going to be a game that he made. So, so the fact that he already has, like, he basically can sell the best of the best with any console. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Konami's absolutely fucked, except for the fact that can't remember if he's still going to help with Silent Hill or not. I can't remember if that's a Konami game still or not.
I don't know. I get him and the guy from Resident Evil mixed up.
Oh, I don't remember the guy from Resident Evil. I know Konami does. I know Konami like made Silent Hill 2, but I can't remember if they continue to make those games or if it's some other company now.
Yeah.
My memory fails me, but
Skull
Yeah.
Warrior wants to know what we think about early access Killing Floor.
I was about to tell him that we already spoke about it, but we did that before we went live.
Hey, thanks for the follows, Serendipity.
yeah,
He
that's my lady friend.
Take his shirt off. What's up, Nico-san?
I might take your shirt off, Matt. You gotta take your shirt off.
I am not taking my shirt off.
Nico San says as asking if you'll take your shirt off. Matt, you have to take the shirt off. Matt, you have
That
to
is like
appeal.
sexual harassment.
I know it's not sexual harassment, it's sexual encouragement.
Oh, you're right. I feel good about
Yes.
my body.
Yeah, see, there you go.
My body.
My body's telling me yeah. I just turned around and realized that my damn puppy
It's gone.
folded up my rug. Like
Oh.
everything's a mess back here.
Shit, way to go, dog.
So we can
yeah.
discuss it real fast. I don't know how I think about it. I feel 50-50 about it. I feel like, number one, they don't really need to, but also, number two, they said themselves, they're like, we have a history of putting out buggy games, and this is what we're doing to avoid that. I'm like, well, as long as you don't fall into the early access trap, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
The
I
thing,
don't know if I'll buy it at early access.
yeah, I was gonna say the thing is they can post it on early access. The way I look at it, you could do that if you want. I just might not buy it. Like, I mean, it's good that they acknowledge that they made buggy games, and I watched a little bit of Total Biscuits video on it, and they were straight saying like, we had some ridiculous goals for you to level
Yeah.
up in that game, so we're fixing that, and it looks pretty fun. I think it'll be a blast. But you're right, and the first thing you said that I don't think they need to. Like,
Yeah.
part of me is like, you don't have to do that. The second part of me is
Yeah.
like, you can go ahead and do it, so that your game can come out to be better. I don't think. How do I want to word this? I think it's okay in a way because that's a game that I know will get finished. Because well, like, I guess you don't know anything for 100%, but like Killing Floor 1 was super popular.
Yeah.
Killing Floor
That's a
2
lot
is
of
going to
fun.
be very popular, and it looks like it's going to be super fun. So like they can put it in early access, and I'll feel comfortable enough being like, that one will get done. I know who it is who's making it, and I know that they've made a game before that I enjoyed. So feels better than, X game came out made by X developer that I've never heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're promising all this
With
crazy
zombies and
willy-nilly
crafting.
fucking shit. Yeah.
Zombie crafting.
With zombies and crafting, exactly.
Speaking of, make sure to check out my Twitch later on to totally do the exact thing that we're talking about that we hate right now.
Oh, shameless
H1Z1.
plug.
Yay! Shameless. No shame November. Or April, whatever.
Yeah,
No shame.
I feel like I also kind of worry that people are going to get burnt out on it before the game is finished.
Yep. That's a good thing to say too.
Because that
Sarah,
happens a
Could be,
lot.
but how long Killing Floor has been out? According to Skull Warrior, it still has like a lot of players that still play it, and I
Well-
know it's an older
Well,
game.
also, but
so-
I mean,
Killing
so does
Floor is a
TF2.
complete game.
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm saying like even like if they do the early access and then finally finish it, quote unquote, and release it, I'm sure people will still play it no matter what. I mean, one has zombies and killing in it, so it's already
Yeah.
like literally good for life by itself. But the fact that it's like Killing Floor was an actual good shooting the zombies game, Killing Floor 2
Really
is just
got
as
in
good.
there before the big fucking.
Yeah, before like it was like a niche of like zombie FPS / zombie FPS survival / zombie FPS survival crafting
Oh,
Yeah.
stuff.
that was a lot of stuff happening right there.
Yeah. it
Also,
was.
I'd like to point out again that I don't read the chat very often, and I was going through it, and Nico-san says, "Fuck you, Matt. I have a new love." because you
Yeah.
know what? EXP is a fairly handsome guy as well. So I think I just took that burden away from you.
Thank you.
But
So does that mean do you have to take the shirt off now? I'm confused. Who has to take the shirt off now?
I'm
Nico?
not saying. Well,
I think Super Fiskcake has the best shirtlessness out of us. He has
Yeah.
a beard.
You don't even know. Yeah, I don't have to take off my shirt to show my beard. It's right here.
let me
No,
tell you
I
guys.
just I feel like they go one and the same, right? Like if you have a beard, then obviously you got a chest.
Let me tell you right now. If you've ever wanted to see Seth Rogen naked, this is the place to see it.
You can see it on Naked and
Ask for
Afraid.
If I get 30 followers, I'll do my stream shirtless. Shameless plug.
Yeah. Shit, I'd get naked for that.
Unfortunately, that's against Twitch terms of service.
It is.
Well, no, it's only sexual if girls do. If guys do, it's just guys.
No, you
being-
can't have a shirt off anymore at all. for
Oh,
men. Yeah.
oh. Well,
Which
then
I'm
I
okay
guess
with.
can't.
I want equal opportunity. All right? Women can't take their shirts off. Men can't either. I'm okay with that.
yeah.
Equality
okay
for
with that.
everybody.
Look, if I need to whore myself out by showing my third nipple, like I'll do that.
Wait, what?
It got too real.
Wait. How many nipples do you have?
He said 3.
I
Chandler?
He
said
said his
third.
third nipple. He didn't say he only has 3. He said he has his third.
Oh shit, he has a third
Out
socialism.
of
or
how
something,
many?
right?
You could have 50, as far as we know.
He's a puppy. I don't know what's going on. All right, well, let's get back on track.
Anyway, what's another news? News. I need news.
Let me check our games real
Five
fast.
Nights at
and see if
Freddy's
there's
turning
anything.
into a movie.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
Can we rant
true.
about that for 5 seconds?
No.
Fuck,
Sure.
fuck, stupid. Okay, I'm done.
That was your entire argument about it.
Well, we could have a conversation about it.
Well, I mean, they're
Or we
saying.
could talk about the I Am Bread official release video. Came out.
Ooh, I didn't watch it.
That's something that makes me mad.
There's the I Am Bread movie.
Socialist nipples.
That should be
Sorry.
like a.
Hashtag free the socialist nipples.
Yeah, I hate. I'm gonna go ahead and say I comfortably hate Five Nights at Freddy's. I think it's dumb.
I've never played it, but I'm not against it. I'm not
I think-
for it either. I am neutral to it.
I think the first one it was a genuine attempt to like a video game thing. However, 2 and 3, how they were released like within like less than a year from each other. The entire series, like it's only been like maybe 1 or 2 years, and there's been 3 games.
It hasn't been. It's been like a year.
Yeah, it's been like 1
Oh.
year. Yeah.
Okay, well my memory fails me again, but
You're
even
giving him
that's
too much
even
credit
worse.
right now.
Yeah, I'm giving it too much credit apparently.
Watch, I can
But,
check it. Five
well, I
Nights
mean-
at Freddy's 1
No, you're
came
probably
out
right.
in August of 24 or August 18th. Let's look at Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, I want to get the months down here, just so I
Oh.
can shit on them a little bit harder.
Oh,
November
that's
10th?
freaking hardcore.
November 10th for Five Nights at Freddy's. This fucking guy right here. And then,
Okay. In regards,
okay,
to
2
Skull-
last year. 1 came
Really?
out March 2nd. Five Nights
wait.
at Freddy's 3.
Oh,
didn't
God.
it
So it looks like he has a tri-annual release date.
triannual? So, okay, in regards to Skull Warriors saying they have an interesting story, we talked about this again off air before we went live, and I'm just going to summarize what we talked about. Essentially, I feel, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. If you hate me for it, whatever.
Nope.
But we all talked about it. Essentially, what we agreed upon is that he did just enough. I don't think he was aiming to have this really dark, crazy, like gonna blow everyone's mind kind of story. I think he started with something like Zach said, kind of came out to be like first one was like that's an interesting type of game, like that's pretty cool. And then he saw how popular it was, and he's like, "Shit, demand! I have to get a second one out." So
Yeah.
the second one was kind of a little lackluster, but then you started to see a little bit of story. Again, I don't think he did it on purpose necessarily, like not to the extent that it's at right now. And I think the reason it's so cult, like following type of game right now is because just like Star Wars and other kind of cult following games, there's just enough that's vague that your mind gets to wander, and that's what makes it good. Like, I'll say that part is good, but it's also something that grew on its own. It's not like he wrote something that he's like, this is going to make people question for years. I bet he wrote something and
He just
was like,
makes
"This
these
sounds pretty
games,
good."
drops the mic, walks away, lets PewDiePie Let's Play the shit out of it.
And then he just walks away. Yeah. I think like the first one, like I said earlier, first one genuine attempt. Second one was, I mean, if I never played it myself.
If anything,
but
I feel like the second one was the biggest cash grab.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know, because like the second one, like it was like a genuine successor to the first one, where like you still had like multiple cameras, you had to focus on like multiple threats and stuff. Whereas the third one, like Markiplier and everybody else who has played them, they even say themselves like a third one. As soon as you get the formula down, it's really fucking easy because you really only have like 2 threads to watch out for that are like actually hard to look out for.
And it's a fairly unique gameplay.
Yeah,
game.
the first 2, yeah,
it's fairly unique.
Yeah, like it's very unique, but like the first 2, like you have like multiple threads and stuff. The third one, not so many.
Mm-hmm.
So like they compare like the third one to everything else like as lackluster, and unless like story wise, it's okay. Like it's on par like with the other 2 because they each like contribute a little bit more to the story.
Yeah.
Whichever story it has. But as like gameplay and like whatever else to it, the third one's, I would say like the third one's like the most cash grabbiest. He's like, oh shit, well the first 2 are okay. How do I make this even better?
Yeah.
I make it less. I make it less, and I get more. Yes.
There you go. I think I could agree.
Not to
with
shit
you.
on anybody who likes those games.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I can't play scary games for the life of me, so I mean I'm never gonna play those. But
Well, yeah.
It's
I mean,
more or
we're not
less
trying
kind
to
of
shoot
just what
anyone
it looks
down.
like.
Yeah.
It seems like they were fairly simple to make, and it seemed like they got a good boost of cult following from the Let's Players community.
Yeah. In all reality, like, good on him. Good on the guy for finding something that made him a ton of money. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. Like,
Everybody would do it.
he's
Yeah,
obviously talented. But I think that I still just think that he had something pretty good, like as far as
Good,
just
like,
a
base.
neat, yeah, like a good base, like exactly like a good mechanic. It's almost relaxing to play because it's not super intensive at first. Like as far like yeah, you have a lot of stuff to watch in the first 2 games, but all you do is you just click. It's really simple as far as clicking, but you quickly learn that you have to master it because there's a lot of tension building, and I thought that was pretty cool. Again, I've really only played the second one. The idea of mixing kind of cute, what are supposed to be cute characters, but something's a little off about them, and making them kind of
basically like
like
a scary
creepy little
Animatronics
cats.
and shit like that.
Yeah, like that's he's got something good there. But I think all of this
The
like,
animatronics are
weird
not scary.
Yeah, I think the weird
jump
like
scares.
conspiracy type thing going on behind everything, like the spirits of the dead children, like all this weird stuff that happened. I watched.
Oh, super
I watched
Markiplier-
that shit too.
weird stuff like that. That stuff he obviously thought of himself because like there's all like what I really do like and appreciate about the third one, as much as I kind of agree with Zach that one might have been the most cash grabby, he had all of those like really ridiculously hard to figure out hidden things. I thought that was neat because old games did that stuff and
Yeah.
you would never figure it out. So that I could appreciate. But I still think that I think if he stopped now, didn't need a movie, didn't need a 4th game, and just left it as it is, it would be super awesome. Because then
Making
for
a
the
4th
next,
game?
I think they are. I think I read somewhere
shit.
that if you wait long enough at the ending of 3, I can't confirm it, so don't take it with a grain of salt.
Official words.
Official word from the mouth of
All
all
the
XP.
Don't quote him on it, but quote him.
Yeah. Not saying it was aliens, but I'm telling you the
Goddamn
truth.
aliens.
Ooh,
Yeah,
So,
he
yeah.
does throw like a bunch of hidden stuff in there, which is kind of cool because, like you said, it's what older video games would do, just to kind of give like a little bit more of like, you spent money on my video game, I'm going to make sure you drain every single dollar you can out of it.
Yeah.
But like his
money's
are
worth.
kind of hard to figure out though. Like
Yeah.
other older
I think
video games.
his are a little bit less obvious than Goat Simulator. I think his was an accident, and I think Goat Simulator was like, this PewDiePie is going to play the shit out of this, and we're going to make a lot of sales from that.
Yep.
Goddamn PewDiePie.
And also, not to shit on you if you like PewDiePie, or not PewDiePie, but Goat Simulator. I played it for 15 minutes, and I only wanted to kill myself 3 or 4 times.
Hey, that's pretty good for you.
Goat Simulator was my very first video that I ever made. It was pretty fun.
Nice.
It wasn't a good video, but it was fun.
I think it's a little less than that, which I think is fine.
Yeah.
Talked about the movie yet?
No.
I'll talk about the movie when I see a trailer. I honestly think the movie actually might be okay.
Depending on
Because it has a
do it
good, because the animatronics aren't going to look as shitty as they do in the game.
True.
They actually might look scary, unlike,
Yeah.
I don't know, not scary as they do in the game.
I didn't think about it from a CGI standpoint, but I think I agree with that.
It'll give the sense like of actual like dead bodies inside the animatronics. Like
So
you won't
what-
be able to
what
smell
would
it.
you
I
guys-
think you'll see like the blood and the rust and whatnot. I guess maybe.
Well, what would you guys think would make it like if someone said the movie's coming out like next week, what do you think it's going to be about? Or like how do you think it's going to play out? Like because the games pit you as the guy, like you're in control, and that's what makes it scary is because everything's coming at you.
I think what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to put a group of people, and they're going to have to get terrorized by the animatronics.
Yep.
Because I don't think that they can. All right, bye, Emily. I don't think that they're going to be
Bye-bye.
able to successfully make the core gameplay a scary part in the film.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think it'd be
that's
interesting
what
to
scares me too, though.
Oh, I was saying I think it'd be interesting if they make it the movie of like how the people,
How
like
it happens?
kids, yeah, how it happened. I guess.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
that would be cool.
neat.
I think that would be
cool.
Because I don't think like that wouldn't be like a good game because literally it's just
Yeah.
for spoiler alert, it's just the guy like killing the children or the one child is I forget. I can't remember if it's like one child or multiple children.
I think
But,
every animatronic is a kid.
Different
Yeah, I think
kid,
it is
yeah.
too.
So that'd be a good horror story, and then like
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I don't know how else they would do it unless they just try like rehash like the original 3 or whatever. Which that would be kind of like, well, I already experienced this. It's not scary unless I'm like actually living it through the video game.
Exactly. There's something that works really well for video games, horror games, because you're in control and it's up to you to make something happen, or to move forward. But I agree with Star Commando, who just popped up and said it'd be a shame for it to be just another jump scare movie. I agree with Matt in that I feel like the direction they will take is that it's a group of people, maybe just kids who go into an old, worn down building.
You know what
Yeah.
we could
that
do?
used to be Freddy Fazbear's.
It would be really interesting if they made this like like the clown.
Oh yeah,
Now I think if they took that direction with it, I think that could
Oh,
be
the puppet?
something very unique and very scary in its own right.
it was a freaky movie, man. It still is.
Yeah.
It's still a pretty creepy movie. I think that's a really interesting way to think about it. See you, Serendipity. Thank you for joining us and all that.
Yeah, thanks
But
for watching.
I agree. If it was something, even if they took like a real psychological type of twist to it, like there's a few people who experience it, but nobody else believes them.
Yeah.
Kind of like Toy Story. Like, I mean, kind of like Toy Story in the sense that nobody knows that they're actually up and moving, except for the people who are affected by it. And then, typical horror movie, nobody believes you, boy cried wolf type thing.
Yeah.
But that's how it kind of made me feel. Like all the kids in that movie were like completely helpless. Because how are you going to explain like there's a weird alien clown that's trying to kill all of us? Like, okay, yeah, right. I think I would go and see that,
Yeah.
but it would have to be something that is
It would have to
called
be something unique.
yeah, like you really can't make it much of the gameplay at all, to be honest.
It would be
I-
hard if they. I just can't think of a way they would implement the camera and all that stuff
Yeah.
in a way that would be not cheesy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking is, the cheesiest thing I could think of is if they had it be
Yeah.
the story of a guy who becomes who you played in the game, and you're watching him do his night shifts and weird stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
That's as close to the game as they could get, but it would be really cheesy and kind of like lame.
Yeah.
Plus, by that time, everyone's played like 6 of the games because I'm predicting there's going to be 6 of them by the time the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have. I think they'd have to take a lot of elements from a lot of other successful scary movies, older scary movies too, because not the newer stuff is a different type of scary than the older
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
Everything
murder
now is like jump
and
scares.
gore.
Yeah, but I would
Jump
be
scares
interested to see
galore.
that. I would even like to. It would be interesting to see maybe even a Paranormal Activity style
Yeah.
as well.
Mm.
Again,
That
yeah.
would be-
Again, it kind of falls into the people don't believe you type of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the reason that works, and I'm not saying that I thought the Paranormal Activity movies were the best in the world, but I did appreciate the fact that
I think the first one was very good.
yeah, it's because, and that one was because it's relatable. Like
Mhm.
it gets creepy because everyone will wake up in the middle of the night and hear something, or like I've got some creepy stories that I share with friends or they share with me that I know that I'm not making up the ones that I share, but it's like you remember what it was like in that moment where you heard someone say your name or you heard something, so you stupidly go out and you look for what it was and nothing's there, and you're like, I have no way to explain that. So the movie was like, that's pretty creepy. Like
Yeah.
like some of that stuff, I swear to God, has happened to me. Save for being pulled out of the bed and pulled out down the hallway. that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, we can move on to. I have a topic. I don't know if you guys are gonna care.
No.
I find it.
Good start. Good
Interesting.
start.
Confidence, man.
So now World of Warcraft is letting you
No.
pay
Don't care.
in-game currency for playtime, kind of like
Oh yeah, like you
Eve
can like harvest
does.
gold. Yeah.
yeah, which I think is super cool because when I played WoW, I always felt like, man, I need to play like 8 to 10 hours a day so I get my $15 worth.
Yep.
But now I don't have to do that. I just grind for 8 or so hours to get 30k gold and buy an extra 30 days, and I don't feel any obligation to play or not play.
Yeah. Actually,
That's what I think is a good, and it's also good for people who don't have a lot of time. They just want to, because the way they're doing it is that you buy a token in game for $20. You go to the auction house, you put that shit up, and it has a set price. So you put it up for whatever the market cut is of it now, and then someone buys that for they're going to set it at 30k gold, but it could fluctuate a little bit. That person gets 30k gold, and then you get 30 days of game time. So I like it. I think it's a good step in WoW's direction to keep the player base there.
Yeah, it caters to
I
both
agree.
people. It caters to people who actually like spend time in the video game and they just don't have the money for it. Or
Exactly, and
caters
it
to
also helps
like,
people who
casually
don't
play
have a
it.
lot of time who just want a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah,
it caters
I agree.
to both here. It's the ultimate move. Next topic. No.
Boom! We just fucked that shit up, man.
Man, we discussed the shit out of that. I tell you
That
what.
shit a good idea? Yeah.
It's a fucking good idea. I'll tell you what. Damn.
Yeah.
I know that is like. I mean, I wish more places would do that because now they try to like. Because it seems like everywhere else, MMOs are failing. Like even Elder Scrolls Online now is like
Oh
it's
my
free to
fucking
play.
god! Yeah, now
but,
they're like, no, it's buy
you
to
can
play.
pay I thought it's free to play, but you can like pay for like a enhanced subscription now or something.
Well, no.
I
if
heard
you-
it was
if
buy
you
to
spent
play.
Money, yeah, you can buy the game for it's like Guild Wars 2, except there's like it's called, well, it's not called freemium. Freemium is something different, but essentially it's like Guild Wars 2. You buy the game once, and you don't have to pay a subscription. You get access to pretty much everything except for well, actually, the word is everything, except for when they start coming out with some of the adventure zones and stuff like that. I was a huge fan of Elder Scrolls Online, and I have it right now because I can play it. But
Thanks, Harl, for the follow. Harl Niff.
Harlniff? Yeah, my main man right now, Harlniff. Serendipity left, so that's okay. You can take that spot.
Okay.
Anyhow, but yeah, I was a big fan of Elder Scrolls Online. Didn't get to play a whole lot of it. I think my character's only like 35 or something.
I wanted to like that game so bad. I got into the beta and I was like, this shit. No.
Matt hates the game.
It's
presses.
I'll tell you what, it's like a million times different now.
I figured it was.
As soon as it went free like that, I got on because I was really excited. Because the only reason I stopped paying for it is because I was in the middle of moving, and any extra money, like you guys know, when you move into a new place, you're pretty strapped for cash like the first few weeks. So I was like, any money that doesn't have to go out isn't going out. And I got too busy or distracted by other games, so I haven't gotten into it. But now I got back on, and I feel like the game runs smoother. It ran pretty smooth before, but it runs real nice. It looks gorgeous to me. They did some sort of like polishing of detail and stuff on the armors. But it's been a good time so far, and a lot of stuff is different. But same thing, like Zach was saying, it's still, this is a more profitable way for them to do it rather than having a subscription. Does that mean it's not successful? I don't really know, because now they're making more money than they ever did with subscriptions.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what they should have done to begin with.
Yep, I agree.
Buy to play. And what's great is I bought Guild Wars 2 when it came out, and I haven't played it since release. But if I want to go back to it, I can just straight up go back to it and play it.
Yeah, with all of this content stuff that's been added.
Exactly. I think
I want to play it now. I haven't played that since launch either.
Yeah, we should play WoW, dude. We all play WoW together.
We all play WoW.
Come on, dude. Come on. No. You want some cocaine? You want some cocaine?
No, I'm gonna make.
Come on, just one. I'll give you the good stuff.
No, man, it's fine, man. Thanks, though.
Cocaine.
No, I know it's not for everybody, but it is.
I know it's not for everybody, but it's for me.
But I think buy to play, they should have done that from the beginning. I think SWTOR, the MMO Star Wars one, should have gone buy to play also.
Yep.
Because that game was good, but no one wants to pay $15 a month anymore.
No.
That is on the out.
Yep.
No one is going to pay $15 to play your game anymore. Not when there's better free-to-play options, better buy-to-play options, especially Guild Wars, man. Guild Wars kicked that shit down.
Yeah. Guild Wars was one of the best games I've ever played in my life with 4 of my friends. Like, I had so much fun playing that game and didn't have to pay anything over $60. It was so much fun, and like, I'm not even sad because we stopped playing it because we didn't get bored. We can walk away from it comfortably and come
back to it whenever you want.
Yeah. Now it's been like a year since that, but I don't feel like I wasted my money because of how much I had $60 for me. I had the $60 worth of fun in the first like week. Like, I had so much fun playing that game, and I could have only played it for a week and been like, done. Good $60 that I spent. To some people, that sounds ridiculous, but it all comes down to...
I think $1 an hour, depending on the game.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. I used to calculate how much like playtime / fun I would have, and like have this math equation of like, okay, I've played this game for 24 hours, and it was $60, and this, I've been getting like 5 cents of fun per hour or whatever it is. Like I did all this math, and I used to be like, yeah, I'm doing good. It was more of a joke, but similar thinking with Guild Wars 2 and stuff. And I barely played Guild Wars 1.
Yeah, I didn't play Guild Wars 1 at all, but I played maybe 20 hours of Guild Wars 2 by myself, and I had a good time with it. I'm glad that I can go back and play it whenever I want.
Yep. I'm waiting for one of my friends that I started with, or new friends, to be like, let's play Guild Wars 2 right now. Because it's one of those games where, like, I never think about it, but as soon as somebody would say, let's get on Guild Wars 2, I'd be like, done.
Yeah.
I haven't played that game forever.
I didn't give a shit about WoW until they started talking about WoW, and I was like, you know what? The itch is coming back.
Yeah, yeah. My brother's got his own office room where we're at too, right across from me, and he's in there. And he plays all sorts of games. But he had asked me for my birthday earlier this year, like, if I bought you WoW in some time, would you play with me? And I was like, yeah, like, yeah, I would. Like, I personally, I don't play it now because I don't know if I want to spend the money on it. But if they're giving an option that isn't too astronomically hard, because EVE Online does it too, but to get enough,
fucking
to pay
EVE!
for
I've tried
Online-
so many times to get into that game.
Yeah, it's hard.
I
It's
want to
literally
get
the
into
steepest
it.
learning curve. So hard.
It looks so fun, but like
It's so gorgeous. One of the most beautiful space sim type games I've ever seen in my life, but so steep to try and get in. That learning curve is so steep.
Sorry, I got show in the comments.
Oh yeah,
Hold on.
I like it.
Sorry.
what kind of bowl do you got on top there?
It is a regular bull with a cloud thing. Instead of like using foil, you kind of can like adjust the vents on the cloud and makes the coals last longer and whatnot.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so I usually use that with like coconut coals for like maximum longevity.
Yeah,
So I
we
can
use
like
the,
smoke for years.
The coconuts one.
Smoke for years.
I could smoke for a decade if I wanted to.
I found a $20 hookah on that website. I don't know if it's of good
You
quality.
probably shouldn't buy it, no.
Hookah is something you don't want to skimp on when it comes to quality
did
of the thing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
crystal hookah. Oh my god, $400 hookah. That thing is gorgeous.
Oh yeah, there's a
Sold.
$1,000 one. I can't remember. It's like the.
$700.
There's so much hookah. Gah. Yeah, no, hookah shisha is where I usually get my stuff. Well, okay, that's my hookah. Never mind.
Wow.
Hookahshisha.com. If you ever want to get into the hookah game, that's where you go.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Hookah Shisha, sponsor us, please.
Hookah, hookah,
I
hookah.
love you so much.
I bet you, if we had a bigger viewer base, they would do it too.
Yeah.
I mean, they should because I've spent like over like $1,000 on them at this point, so they should sponsor me anyways because I fucking spent too much money on them.
Right? Just by proxy. I went to their website once. They should sponsor me.
I saw their website one time, clicked on a link. I was like, you know what? This is pretty good. Now they should sponsor me.
Now I'm sold. It doesn't take much to buy me.
I'm very easily bought.
Yeah,
like, they have, like, a deal,
Let
like, if
me
you-
let me make sure that you can. There you go. You're good, Skull.
What?
I had another subject.
Okay.
But I forgot what it was.
Oh.
The most expensive hookahs.
Oh, that's $1 million.
Switzerland hookah. Go figure. Okay, real quick here, just a little bit about me. I really want to visit Switzerland sometime in my life, and it clicked with me that the dog that we've always wanted that we just picked up is a Bernese Mountain Dog, and they come from Switzerland. And I was like, perfect. That means someday I have to take him to Switzerland so he sees his homeland. And then Skullwarrior comes and lukes this $1,000 hookah, the most beautiful hookah I've ever seen in my life, and it's called the Switzerland.
That's not-
Orientum Switzerland hookah.
That's not $1,000. That's $1 million.
That is $1 million.
Yeah.
Even better. $1 million hookah. It has the word Switzerland in it. It's a sign. I just need everything that's Switzerland related.
And they even have a cloud on there. It's,
That is
so-
fucking $1 million. You are 100% correct.
It's like, yeah, no, if it's $1,000, that'd be cool, but it's $1 million, and that's not going to happen in anybody's lifetime.
This shit needs to be
Orientum
platinum
Switzerland
titanium.
has teamed up with 2 Swiss artists to make and design one of the most astounding hookahs available. This hookah is plated with silver and adorned with 24 karat gold. There are
Jesus
8 handmade scarabs on the hookah that are made of platinum and diamonds that total 36 carats, or
When I
0.36 carats.
When I get famous, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm going to buy
The base
that.
itself is made of 18 karat gold, and it comes with a wind cover that is silver plated with 24 karat gold. The pot is Murano glass covered with silver and accented with a piece made of 24 karat gold. The connecting tubes are covered with Venetian velvet, and the mouthpiece is made of silver. Whoa! It literally just says
That's all
whoa.
you have to say.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
That's funny.
Well, for the last half hour, I guess Star Command wants to talk about like Smash Brothers or something. So, what do you
Oh,
guys
shit.
are voting for the character?
So I voted
I
for
don't
Super Meat
figure
Boy.
this.
Oh, what
Link-
are his
link-
B moves?
Someone link me.
I don't know,
Oh, thank
dude.
you.
The developer asked me to. I really like freaking Isaac. I was like, I'm gonna shoot them a thing.
She went tears all over. Oh no, I'm sorry, Chris. And for people who don't know, Super Smash Brothers is asking people to submit their ideas as for new DLC characters for Super Smash Brothers. And I think there's like a chart as the most popular, most requested Smash characters. I'll just do that. There we go. I'll do that real quick.
They had one back in 1999, and fucking
Mr. Potato Head.
Bowser's at the top, and Peach.
Wow.
Um,
Bowser Peach.
and they made it into Melee, so.
Mm.
I wonder-
Oh, yeah,
Is there like anywhere I can like look at this? I want to look at this. I'm gonna
yeah,
go.
I'm trying to
I
find
got the
one, but I
list
just
right
found one.
here.
Oh, you have it? Okay, never mind. Matt's got it. Whatever. Jesus.
Um,
I can't decide if I want to, get Snake in there because I mean, it's going to be impossible for them to have him in there, or get one of the characters from the wonderful 101.
I never played that. Was that good?
Shovel
I played
Knight
a
should
little-
absolutely be in that game. I
Shovel
love
Knight, yeah,
Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight would be good there. And Wonderful 101 is pretty fun. And it's really ridiculous. It's made by the same people who made Bayonetta and all those fun stuff.
So right here is the list. Is the top comment in this Reddit thread? Let me link you.
Aha! Oh, you posted it? No.
No. Oh, you know what? I can just
Well-
post it to the chat, and you guys can click it from there.
Oh, Skullware keeps trying to put something on here,
Oh,
but
sorry, I gotta permit you.
again. Let's see here. This isn't the first time that there's been a.
Yeah, this is back in 1999,
Oh, okay.
and it looks like the top ones made it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Earthworm
Well, I
Jim.
mean, Bowser, Princess Peach, Wario, King Dedede, Ganon,
Okay.
Mewtwo.
And then again, Mew. They have Marth. Mr. Saturn's the item. Ash is in there. Fire Emblem characters are in there. Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong are both in there. Meta
Wasn't
Knight,
Donkey Kong in
Luigi.
the first one? In
Yeah,
64?
I think it's like I guess they were focusing Diddy Kong from Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah,
I just
yeah,
read it
yeah.
wrong. I just
You're
read
right.
it wrong.
You're right. It seemed in Meta Knight, like it seemed
Yeah.
like they put a lot of people in there.
So mine's coming up as translate this page. Translate this. There we go. It's like everything was in Japanese, and I was like, I can't read anything.
The list, the English list was in the comments.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is a list of people that aren't like
Who
that have been
people
submitted.
who have made it? Well, who they had a vote in 1999, and this is the list. And then they released Melee, and it seemed like a lot of them got put on there.
Yeah.
Like like all of it except
Almost
for like
all of
three
them.
characters, yeah.
So I'm hoping for Banjo and Kazooie. You know, Meat Boy would be cool.
I think Darunia from Legend of Zelda would be kind of neat. I don't think he needs to be in it, but I think it'd be neat to see him.
So I made
Some people are asking for groups.
Zelda, but I've never played a Legend of Zelda game.
Who the hell
Oh,
is who the hell is Jeff? It just says Jeff from the Mother series.
Oh,
He's
Jeff.
one of the characters.
I know who Jeff is.
Just Jeff.
I played Earthbound.
Okay. Okay, that's right. You guys did that on your channel.
Yeah. They're putting Lucas and Mewtwo in soon.
Yeah, I know that Mewtwo going in there and all that shit.
Bayonetta. I don't think Bayonetta. I think
That's-
Bayonetta's a little risque for Smash, only because they'll have to clean up her moveset, like pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Probably. a little bit.
Waluigi, like, how would Waluigi be any different than Luigi, which is just a copy of
Mario and Dr. Mario.
Mario's thing? Shovel Knight would be cool. I don't give two shits about Kamek.
Hey, Knuckles.
Knuckles.
There we go.
Knuckles would be cool.
Knuckles would
Simon
be cool.
Belmont. What the Simon Belmont? Yes, please. Any
Oh,
of the
from
bottom ones?
Castlevania. I've never played a Castlevania game either.
You tool.
See.
Yeah, I've never played
see.
one Zelda game ever my whole life. I main Toon Link in Zelda in fucking Smash, but
Hmm. But oh yeah, like you made those characters, but you never played the games themselves.
Yeah,
Tool,
I hate that. band.
Tool, Tool.
I'm a poser.
You're such a fucking poser. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. That's okay. I didn't play like Punch Out until like after I got my Wii U.
Yeah,
And then I
did you
started
play the new
playing
one
it.
or the old one?
The old one, not like the first one, like the one you can download for like the Nintendo whatever thing. But yeah, I played that one a little bit. I haven't beaten it yet. But I do want to play the new one sometime. Sometime. It's sometime. Yeah. But yeah, I think I want to go for Wonder Red. And now Simon Belmont or Snake would be pretty cool. I think Simon Belmont would be more feasible.
I think
Snake was in Brawl, right?
Yeah, I think an updated Snake would be really cool in Smash. I don't think we're gonna see it because of the shift between Konami and whatever.
Yeah, Kojima and all that stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's why it's
Kojima.
probably let's look.
So,
But
all right, well, we can go ahead and wrap it up.
yeah, we got-
Do you want to pimp your channel, all the experience?
Yeah, I sure will. If
Well, you don't got to. Shit, I'll turn the splash off.
The other
Yeah, I'll
reason
turn
I
the
was,
Splash off.
the other reason I was like that is because I haven't made anything in a couple of weeks. So sorry, but please go check out what I've made before and give me feedback because I'm having a hard time right now figuring out what it is I want to get out there for you guys. And I know I'm capable of quite a bit, but just having a hard time pinning what I think would be the most exciting to do. So YouTube channel is All the XP. You can search me, or I think the best way to find my name is like Google. I think you'll find my channel right away if you Google it. But do some searching. I'll be there. You can follow
You guys
me on
go ahead
Twitter
and
at
click that
AllTheXP,
link.
and it's a little more. Oh, there you go. And it's a little more up to date if you follow me on Twitter at AllTheXP. It's kind of a personal thing too. I'll just kind of tweet out some stuff, and you guys can come hang out. Again, sorry for no videos, but I'm focusing on work and the new puppy and life, basically. So I'll be working on some videos, but it's not going to be as frequent as I had it over the winter. So thanks again, everyone, for coming out. Thanks to the guys guys and gals, it looks like, who followed us today. What did we get, like 2 or 3?
Star Commander just followed, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Star Commando. We hope to see you next time we do this.
Star Commando.
And that's it
Alright.
from me.
Super Fist Cake. Pimp out your channel. Shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, check out my channel tomorrow. Fucking who knows what time? Shit.
For all your hookah needs, you want the Let's Play, you want the hookah.
Oh damn.
Shit.
No, but for realsies, tomorrow I will be posting a video that's going to kind of update everybody as to what I'm going to do with my channel now that I have like a new life and stuff and things. So check that out. It should be youtube.com/superfizzcake. Check out my Twitch here in about at like 8:30, 8:15
Oh,
maybe.
we need
We'll
to
see.
add your Twitch to the splash.
Already ahead of you. Well, not the splash, but I'm going to post it right now to that. You can click the link there, follow it, and just check me out like at 8:30. I'll probably play H1Z1 until like about who knows when, or until like my tornado comes and kills me, or the electricity goes out because of the storm. But yeah, no, check out my stuff. If you want to talk to me, your best bet would be either Twitter or Facebook. I mean, I kind of pay attention to everything at the same time, but generally it gets to me faster through Twitter or Facebook because of phones and technology and hoo-ah. But
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
all that technology stuff. And thank you, Skull Warrior, for following me already. You're pretty cool. But yeah, so check me out about like half hour, 8:30 now, and I will see you there, and we can play zombies and stuff and craft things and be tool bags together.
Hell
Yay.
yeah. Someday here soon, I'll set up, Zach, a time to stream that with you.
Okay, yeah.
I'll join your stream. It sounds like fun. I'm looking for more people to play with, so.
Yeah.
All right,
Sign
and
up
you can
for
follow
Allsplay.
us at youtube.com/user/Neanderthal Gaming TV. We do Let's Plays, we do other stuff there. It's been kind of dead recently since, well, it hasn't been dead. We release like 10 videos a week.
As opposed to the 3,000 a week.
Yeah, as opposed to our normal schedule, which is around 25. We should be getting back into that as soon as we finish up with Bloodborne, because that's been taking up all of our Saturdays.
It's over your face.
And
It keeps going back and forth. It's like subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
game.
Well, I
Neanderthal
try to
game.
mix my marketing up a little bit.
Subliminally just like flashing it.
You can follow us on Twitter. I tweet things like, "Do you like ass or titties better?" I don't know if that's offensive to women. I don't mean it to.
Girls can like things better too.
I just want to know. Oh, I should be like, do you like women? Do you like triceps or biceps better? I have neither, but I don't have a beard either. That's why I'm single and alone. So
I once had a girl
will-
ask me how you work out the tricep. She's like, "How do you get that tricep muscle?" And I was like, "You do a workout." So that's my anecdote for the day.
Thanks, and sometimes things get better.
She literally had no idea how it worked. So I was like, "It's okay."
Also,
So
you
that's
can
what-
follow us here. This is where we host the podcast. This is where we host the Bloodborne streams. This is where we host the everything that has anything to do with it. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it.
Are you sure?
All right.
Hold on, I gotta do one quick
I wish
little
I could.
shameless plug here.
Hit it. Hit it.
Hit
I'll
it,
put your
hit it,
splash
girl.
up.
Oh, hit it, girl!
I'm trying, but I'm typing. I can only type so
This
fast.
guy types one
Okay,
word a minute.
There.
Oh
Right,
my
30
god!
Central Time, not to be confused with like
Ugh.
3 hours ago from like Matt's time, wherever he lives.
Dude,
at.
I'm in a time
a-
warp, okay? It
Well,
is
we
not
have-
my time. I don't care about it. That's my time zone. All right.
Yeah, this
Well-
asshole's in Arizona.
We got to go. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
That's-
watching. I
that's
guess
it.
this content is complete. Okay, yeah.
right.
Next time we'll harmonize. We'll sing like a song. All right. See ya. Peace.
Bye. Bye.